Hey y'all, this is Software Focus, and today we're going back to basics with Snagit. You don't want to miss this. Today's episode will be focused on the pen tool available within the Snagit editor. To start, we select the pen tool by going up to the toolbar at the top, going under More. It's about halfway down. Clicking on it will turn it blue and pull it into the toolbar for use. On the right side in the Quick Styles pane, we of course have our traditional themes and options to choose from. These are the pre-made color, shape, shadow options for the pen. If you've played with programs like Microsoft Paint, you'll be very familiar to this. We'll choose one of the pre-made Quick Styles. If I move my cursor back over onto the canvas workspace, you'll see it's my mouse is now a crosshair. And if I click and drag, I start drawing with a pen. After drawing, this becomes a object that you can select and move around if need be. You can also select and delete. And much like the other options, we have tool properties below that allow us to change the color, change the shape of the line we draw. So by default it's usually this round, but we can choose a square. There are options for thin lines, and there's also the option to add a shadow, and this has the very similar shadow options that you can adjust the color of the shadow, the angle that the shadow appears from, how far away the shadow appears from the object you draw, how visible the shadow is, and its blur. You can also use this grid to determine where the shadow kind of appears from. See how it kind of appears to the lower left? You can adjust the width. You can adjust the opacity. You also have two new switches for anti-alias and create as vector. Turning on anti-alias helps smooth out curves. If we turn it off, you'll see the curves are a little bit more jagged than normal. Create as vector basically adjusts your ability to resize an item. So a vector type image can be resized without distorting the pixels, whereas if you turn it off and it's not a vector image, if you ever have to resize something, it's going to look much more pixelated the greater you change your original scale. As with the other options, when you have a line set up the way you want it, you have this ghosted image here. You can just click that, and that now makes it an easily accessible quick style for future use. One other thing, I'll resize this here just so we have some more space. If you press and hold the shift key and then click and drag, you are going to draw only a straight line. This works in both up and down directions. Helps avoid shakiness of your mouse. And that about does it for the pen tool in Snagit. This has been Software Focus. If you like this video, hit that like button, or click subscribe to join the channel for future videos. If you have any feedback or ideas for future videos, please leave a comment down below. Keep focusing.